In reflecting upon our readings today for Tuesday of the 5th week of Lent, we see the experience of the Israelites in the desert after they had complained against God and Moses about the food that they were eating. God sent into the camp seraph serpents. These serpents bit the people, and eventually some of them died. They recognized their sinfulness, and they begged for God's mercy, asking to be forgiven of this sin, asking Moses to pray for them. God instructed Moses to craft a bronze serpent and place it on a staff so that anyone who looked at the serpent that had been bitten might be healed. In our gospel today, Jesus makes reference to that reality. In John's gospel, he says to the Pharisees and scribes, "When you lift up the Son of Man, then you will realize that I am, and that I do nothing on my own, but I say only what the Father taught me." This reference to Christ being raised up, scholars tell us, is not only about being raised from the dead in the resurrection, but physically being raised on Mount Calvary. His being nailed to the cross and placed on the horizon is an act of God's mercy. His obedience to the Father provides for you and for me salvation, forgiveness for our sins. We echo the words in viewing that wonderful scene from 1 Peter chapter 2. When he was insulted, he returned no insult. When he suffered, he did not threaten. Rather, he handed himself over to the one who judges justly. He himself bore our sins in his body upon the cross, so that, free from sin, we might live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed. Christ, though he knew not sin himself, bore the weight of human sinfulness, died that we might live forever. Let us pray this day that as we recognize our own sinfulness, we would also recognize God's desire that we be saved, that through his loving mercy we are asked to extend that same compassion towards others, that we might live as Christ has lived for the good of all. May God bless you this day, and may we all come to know the joy of God's love for us.